Hello there everybody, how are we doing? Let me just sort a couple of things out. Can everybody hear me? Who've I got? Calvin Lou, Matthew Booth, Anfield Road Layout in the loft are all here. Give me a thumbs up, guys, or give me something. Give me something if you can hear me and see me. Check the mic's working, it looks like it is. Are we hearing me and seeing me before we get going? Everything looks fine my end. Right, we'll get going. Anyway. Sorry guys, somebody just give me a heart or like. I just always like to check that you can all hear and see me before we get going. Everything looks fine. Thumbs up with a thank you, Matthew. Cheers, mate. Thank you. When I say thumbs up, dude, there is a little heart. See the little heart down on the, where am I pointing? See the little heart down at the bottom of the chat? Somebody click that for me. Somebody click the little heart. Hey Nick, hope you're okay. DJ Greg, there you go. People are clicking the heart. Nice one. I always say thumbs up, but I actually mean heart. Okay. It's weird saying heart, isn't it? Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the many hearts there. Appreciated. Okay guys, Thomas McGuinness, you're there, mate. So Thomas, I've got you written down, mate, just so you know. The caps arrived only today. Caps arrived today, Thomas. So there's one on its way to you, mate, for predicting that Nottingham Forest score, which seems like ages ago now, doesn't it? Apologies for that. I was a little bit slow ordering caps. T-shirts got sent out to who won a T-shirt? Peter and Jason Hindle won a Beto in the Netto T-shirt for their who was it? Jason won on the Arsenal game, Peter won on the Forest game as well, chose the T-shirt, so they've come out to you guys. So it's all happening, it's all on the way. Okay, everything's on the way. I don't forget, sometimes a little slower than I'd like to be because of everything else. Anyway, here we go. Pre-match chat. On the sexual top you've got on there, Nick, one of the best sexual. It's the first time somebody said that. A lot of people do like this one, like the top, but DM, yeah, first time anybody's called it sexual, mate. I'll take it. Thank you very much. So Ipswich tomorrow, everybody. Good evening, Roy. You're Mr. Drone. You apologise to nobody. Love the Goodison Park video. Guys, love it. Enjoying it. Loads of love it. So yeah, Ipswich tomorrow. Before we get on to Ipswich, we'll do Ipswich chat at the end of the video. I like to keep these about half an hour if we can. Got quite a bit to go through though today. First and foremost, as you can see going across the bottom right now, penultimate game at Goodison Park. How are we all feeling now, guys? It's Ipswich, then Southampton on the 18th of May, which obviously it's only going to be like the 3rd tomorrow, so 15 days until that very last game there. How's everybody feeling about it being so close to the last game at Goodison now? So when it was all announced and we were covering, I've been covering the build of Bramley Moor Dock, like from 2021. So when it's all announced, for me, there was nothing but excitement, honestly. I was like, can't wait to get in the place. Can't wait to get there. Needs to be done. I still feel like it's a must to move to a new stadium, because you have to keep up with everybody and we have to keep generating more revenue. We need a new stadium. Goodison is 133 years old this year. But it's now that it's like the second to last game and it's nearly there. I've spent a bit of time at Goodison this week, to be honest. Hopefully you've seen the Goodison video I've done. I've done the tour as well. That'll be coming out early next week, probably Monday night, Bank Holiday Monday. But yeah, it's now getting really real that we're not going to be going to Goodison anymore. And it's actually getting a little bit emotional. It's like I say, it just now feels really real and actually quite surreal as well. Like, I'm turning up there, I'm going tomorrow, I'm going to be going early, I'm doing quite a few things there tomorrow, but Yeah, it's all feeling a little bit emotional. How's everybody else feeling on it? Let's see. Great top, thanks James. Somebody said a bit further up that it's sexual, mate. I don't know if you feel the same about it, James, but somebody said that before. DM said it. Let's see. So, Stuart says hello from Barrow and Finesse. Hello, Stuart. All bluebirds are blue. Barrow AFC. Are they, mate? Yeah. Yeah. Is that what they call Barrow? Sorry, the bluebirds, do they? Stuart. Didn't know that. Bittersweet, says Patrick. Yeah, bittersweet indeed. Mixed emotions. Last game at Goodison tomorrow, is it, Wayne? Yeah. Wayne, I'll be at Dixie Dean. I'm not crying, guys. It's all right. I'll be at Dixie Dean, Wayne, it's going to be about 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be at Dixie Dean because another thing I wanted to bring up, which is all about the Leaving Goodison, is Billy McKelvey. I don't know if any of you have seen Billy McKelvey's song called The Grand Old Lady. It features, the video he done features quite a lot of my filming. The Crystal Palace game outside with all the blue flares, that's from me, and the drone shots are mine as well. Billy did ask me to use them, by the way, and of course I said yeah. But Billy McKelvey's going to be performing his song live at the Fan Zone at about 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. So Wayne, if Wayne and anybody else going, pop in and see that. If you haven't seen it yet as well, look it up. Billy McKelvey, The Grand Old Lady, his song. It's fantastic. If you have heard it, press that heart button. I always get mixed up where that is. Press that heart button down there if you've heard Billy McKelvey's song, and if you've watched it as well, give me a heart. Let's see, let's get to some comments. Some hearts coming in there. Let's see. Lunatic says, I think it's weird they didn't plan the last game at Goodison for the final match day. Yeah, Lunatic, I get that. But we'll see. Matthew Booth said here, I think they requested for it not to be the final weekend. I swear I heard that at the start of the season. Matthew, you are right. You are right. And Lunatic, just to let you know on this, Everton purposefully requested that the final home game at Everton was not the last game of the season. Reason for that being that it might have carried too much emotion. We could have been, say, fighting for Europe or whatever. I think the realistic approach was that we could be still in a relegation battle come the last day of the season, and they didn't want the emotion overriding what the team might have to do on the day. That, I believe, that was their method of madness behind that. Now that we are safe, though, I totally agree. It would be so fitting if the very last game of the season was at Goodison. It's not, but we're still going to have such a great time. It feels weird. It'll feel like a real anticlimax, I think, when we go to Newcastle. I think it is, isn't it? The week after. I don't know if it'll feel like we've already finished our season at Goodison, completely finished it. Do you know what I mean? So Lunatic, yeah, that's why. So Paul Finchman says, brilliant tune, isn't it, Paul? Isn't it? It's a great tune, that Billy McKelvey's. So yeah, do you know what? If you go in the game tomorrow, definitely try and get in there for half one to watch Billy sing it live. Even if you're not going the game, but you're from the area, you can still go into the fan zone. You don't need a ticket to go into that fan zone. You might want to go and just get in the fan zone to watch him. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there watching Billy sing that. Something else let's see. Patrick says, imagine having the original blueprint of Goodison Park or something. That'd be worth a few bob. Yeah, it'll be out there, mate. It'll be out there. Yeah, Wayne. So I'll always be by that Dixie Dean. So about 1 o'clock, mate, I'll be there. See if you can get over to me. I don't know what you look like, Wayne. So you'll have to give me a nudge, okay? Don't be afraid, please, to just come over and just grab me, mate. I'll be there. I really want people on camera, as many as I can, for the last two games. So if you see me, if you're not Wayne and you're anybody else and you're going to be there, please give me a shout. There was something with a Ipswich YouTube and TV channel down at Bramley-Moore Dock before the game tomorrow as well. So I'll link that one. I have it as well. So let's see. I use this heart. Can't bring myself to press the red one. Is that what it is, guys? Because it's a red heart. I don't know if I can change that, you know. Maybe it's that. It's made me laugh, that. Wayne. Let's see. Hi, everyone in the chat, says Anfield. Event Horizon. that film was scary back in the day when I watched that. Is that why you've called yourself that, Event Horizon, based on the film? Didn't like that film. Says, should we offer a new contract to Dom? I'm going to move on to that soon. And if he has another injury season, at least we can get 12-15 mil from selling him next summer. Good point. We'll get on to that. That's one of my points to get on to. Eddie Kingston says, set fire to the gaff. To what gaff, mate? If you're talking about Goodison, and if you're a Red who's come on to say that on a Everton video, then you're weird. And just leave, Eddie. Is that, if that's what you're talking about? If you're talking about something else, I apologise, and please do stay. But don't quite get somebody coming on to say that about Goodison. Or if you were blue and you just that's your thoughts on it, Eddie. Is your thoughts set fire to Goodison? No. Let's see. Patrick says, tops off in the sun at Newcastle, sort of half optimistic about next season. Tops off in the sun, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. The Toffees layouts. So the other thing I was going to mention, tomorrow's game, before we move on to about Ipswich, there's a few points. I've mentioned Billy McKelvey is singing his song, The Grand Old Lady, half-1 in the fan zone. Something else going on, Anthony Roach. I don't know if anybody has heard of Anthony Roach. He has written a book. He is a published author. He's written a book called The Leaving of Goodison Park, which is the real fans' stories, I think it's called. He will be signing his book in St. Luke's Church from 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. I doubt I'll get there, unfortunately, Anthony. I don't think I'll be over there. I've got something planned down at Branley Dock earlier on. Well, actually, around that time, to be honest. So I'm not sure if I'll see you, Anthony. But give Anthony a mention. He's done a fantastic book, The Leaving of Goodison Park. If you're in and around, get in there. He'll sign the book for you, or you could probably pick a book up there as well. What else to mention? The 1878s, given loads of mentions. By the way, I haven't been asked to do these. Not like I'm taking bribes or little bongs or nothing to do these. I'm just giving them little shout outs because they're people that have put a lot of time and effort into doing something for Everton and the fans. And the other thing is, a massive mention to the 1878s. I believe it's going to be a huge display tomorrow at Goodison, and the Southampton game will be unreal, I can imagine. But tomorrow, I believe we've got tifos, an uncountable number of flags, ticker tape parades, and all sorts. So if anybody watches from the 1878 and is on, just a massive thank you to you guys. You do a great job, and I can't wait to see the display tomorrow. I'm sure everybody on here will agree, all Blues anyway, will agree that the job the 1878s do week in, week out at the stadium with the flag displays and that is just outstanding. So massive thank you to them, and I can't wait to see tomorrow's display. Right, moving on. Somebody's already mentioned it because somebody said about Dominic, didn't they? Who was it? Event Horizon said, should we offer a new contract to Dom? And if he has another injury season, at least we can get 12 to 15 mil for selling him next summer. Somebody's gone that Wayne R says it's the final 1878 tomorrow, mate. All four sides. Last game Everton is supposed to be doing something. Wayne, is that right, mate? I didn't know that, I didn't know that. I really appreciate you letting me know. I knew they were doing like a massive display tomorrow. So for the last game, it's Everton doing it, is it? Wayne, thanks very much, mate. Thanks very much. I didn't know it was the last one tomorrow, so that's why they're doing such a big thing. I thought they were going to be doing a big one tomorrow and a bigger one. Southampton, didn't know that, Wayne. So appreciate you letting me know, buddy. Thanks for that. So let's talk about Calvert-Lewin, because David Moyes' press conference today, he was asked about Calvert-Lewin, because there's been noise this week about Calvert-Lewin's agents approaching Everton about a new contract in that, and one of the reporters said to David Moyes today, I believe there's always been a contract on the table for him. And when David Moyes started answering, he said straight away, firstly, there's never been a contract on the table since I've been here. He said, I think any contract was offered by previous employers. But so David Moyes did kind of make it clear there's no contract on the table there for him now. But he also said, you know, he's kind of open to it. He's not going to sit there and say, no chance, move him on, is he? So he kind of sat there and said he's open to it. Now, that has led me on to one of the points I've wrote down to talk about is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So by a show of hands or a show of hearts, and Wayne, this includes you, even though they're red hearts, I apologise for that. I can't do anything. Press that heart button there. If you'd keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if you'd offer him a new contract, do me a favour, just press that heart for me. And what I'll do, I'll leave it just a minute, and then we'll go to the heart for if you wouldn't. But right now, if you would keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin and offer him another contract, can you press that heart for me? There's one. Okay, so just the one heart there, just the one heart. There's another one who's crept in. Thomas McGuinness is given a blue heart. Okay, Thomas. Now, do me a favour. Wayne R says he's cost nothing, so it's only wages and a good squad player. Okay, squad player. Wayne, so here's the things to talk about then, right? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think is he 110 or 120,000 a week. So I don't think you can keep him on that. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near. Because of the games he plays. Yes, he's back to fitness. Well, he's back on the grass, back in training. But David Moyes said he could have some minutes tomorrow. I think he pretty much said he won't start. Could get some minutes, try and get him involved. But we surely can't pay those wages for him, can we? It's not just this season. Every season he has injuries. And when you actually look at his stats as well, I mean, I don't think he's a very good finisher. Personally, he can hold the ball up quite well up front, but maybe it would be good to see him play in a team where we've got a few better players. There's meant to be I read an article this week which said there was going to be this next transfer window was going to see what did it say? The biggest Premier League squad overhaul in history. Talking about Everton. I'm not too sure about that because I'm an Evertonian and I know how we do our business. So I'm skeptical on that. But let's go now to that heart down there. If you would not offer Calvert-Lewin a contract, if you would not offer him a contract, press that heart for me now. Or if you want to just put a heart in chat, do it now. Give us a heart if you would not offer Dominic Calvert-Lewin a contract. There's a heart coming in there. There's another one. So there's a few more. Well, there's only, I assume that there's more hearts to say no than yes, I think anyway. James Graham's put 3 hearts there. James wants him gone. I'm with you, James. Dom's a sick note, says Celtic. Patrick wants him out as well. I'm with you all that. Just a bit further up, Roy Nixon said Calvert-Lewin is the most overrated and overpaid striker in the Premier League. His goal scoring and injury record speaks for itself. No thanks. Totally agree. I'm with you. Jason Hill says Goodison will make a great stadium for the women's team, not facing the wrecking ball. 90 quid for your seat, would people pay that? I won't pay 90 quid for a seat, no. I just won't anyway. It's not, I know there's a lot of emotion around Goodison and that, but I've got no words. Like, what are we gonna do with the blue seat? Do you know what I mean? I'm not one of those for sentimental value, like programs and that, pictures. I've got video and all that. A seat, it won't do. Also, I've only sat there for one season as well, so be a bit. I think I'd be a bit weird to be like, yeah, I've had my bum on that for one season. I'm taking it for 90 quid. Nah, not for me. I did see that Everton have also released saying that anybody trying to take their seat, it will be theft and they will be reported. So people that try and do that will be a bit daft because I think they'll face like bans from the club and that. So I think they're trying to nip that in the bud. So let's see. So most people are saying no. Umar, the Astor Prince was better. Yeah, do you know what? So Wayne R said reduce wages. He's a Heskey player. Good hold up, good header. Needs a striker with him. Yeah, but teams don't play like that anymore, do they? Matthew, when you say get Vardy, I'm going to ignore that, mate. Get Vardy and he and DCL can alternate until they're both treating room. Not Vardy. We can't have his grass. wife in Liverpool. She can't have her in Liverpool, man. Worst thing is with Vardy's wife is that I don't want Vardy because of his age and all that, and he didn't do anything last season in the Premier League. I don't think he can do it anymore in the Premier League. My honest opinion on him as a player. But his missus, not only did she grass on like Colleen, you know, Wayne Rooney's really one of ours. I know he went to play for the Manx, but he was one of ours, wasn't he? Not only did she grass on one of the Rooneys, but she grassed to the son as well. The son. Nah, don't want those Vardys anywhere near it. Anyway, moving on, staying on players. I need to get to the Ipswich game soon. Staying on players. I want to... Vardy's wife is toxic, yeah. Michael Thompson, hi Michael, how you doing, mate? Can we clone Bob Blatchford? Mate, I'd love to clone quite a few players. I'd love to clone Peter Reid, Brian LeBone, who has... The list is endless, isn't it? Cloning them. So, let's go through. And I'll have to go through quick. Like Delap. So Delap, yeah, we're playing Ipswich tomorrow. I also seen an article, Patrick, saying that Everton are prepared to go all in for Liam Delap. Now, I do think we should go all in for Liam Delap. Speaking to an Ipswich fan last night on the phone, and I was talking to him about it, and he said that he was saying, you just need to get him. He said anyone who gets him will realise he's actually a great player. His football knowledge is even his skill. They were saying he's a fantastic player. So yeah, I'd love it if we were to be able to persuade Liam Delap to come to us. It's going to take a lot of persuasion. I think the likes of Chelsea and that might be in for him. But like I hope our new owners, manager, stadium, and everything can start persuading these players to say that, look, this is a project, and you want to be in this project. It's like we're starting again. We're going to hit this reset button here. New owners, new manager, new stadium, new season. Let's start there, you know. And I hope we can persuade some players. Delap would be a great one to start with. I really hope we can. Right, I want to say I'm only going to stay on these players for seconds, right? So get ready on that heart button for me, okay? Just want hearts if you'd keep them. These are players whose contracts are coming around. I think I might do a video next week based on these as well, but let's get some hearts. Hearts if you'd keep these players for Everton next season, offer them a new contract. Begovic. Going to pause for just a couple of seconds to give you a chance. So would you keep Begovic next season? Contract, we've got one heart there. Let's move on. Virginia, the other keeper. Virginia, his contract's up as well. Would you keep Virginia? Get some hearts. Hearts if you'd keep them, guys. Wayne R's got a heart, okay. Seamus Coleman. Seamus Coleman. We keeping Seamus Coleman. Hearts for Seamus Coleman. I thought so. Yes, Seamus Coleman. We got Ashley Young. Loads of hearts for Seamus Coleman. Love that. Yeah, same for me. Ashley Young. We keeping Ashley Young. Got a heart there, a few hearts, okay. Idrissa Gana Gay. Are we keeping Idrissa Gana Gay? Hearts, loads of hearts, get it, yeah, absolutely get it. Michael Keane. Are we keeping Michael Keane? Just go silent. Just go silent. After Event Horizons. Comments. We've got some hearts coming in there. Is that hearts for Michael Keane? I think these are hearts for Idrissa Gay still. So Michael Keane, I'm guessing. Tell you what, put an X up if you don't want them for me. Michael Keane, any X's or are we having hearts? Yeah, thumbs down, sick faces. Laugh. Yeah, okay. Is there a sick face down there you can do, is there? Looks like you're all giving kisses now. I didn't mean that, yeah. Okay, Decore. Abdoulaye Decore, yes or nay? Hearts for Decore. X's for nay. Or sick faces, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Michael Keane gets a heart. Gets a fart, not a start. Jesus Christ. Okay. Brozier. Patrick, you like Decore? Yeah, fair enough, mate. Brozier. Yeah, sick note. Brozier. Sick faces, Brozier. Couple of hearts there for Brozier. Okay. Big one next. Big one next. I think I know how this is going to go. Charlie Alcaraz. Are we keeping Charlie Alcaraz? I'm going to take Wayne Clancy as Carl Byron as the X on loads of hearts for Alcaraz. Yeah. Yeah, got it. Got it. 100% Thomas. Got it. Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison. Heart or a fart? Got laughing faces for Jack Harrison, okay. There's a delay, Nick. I know there's a delay, James. Always is, but I can kind of read. I can kind of get what you're all saying. Bluey says, I bet you wasn't slagging him off when he got back in the game against Palace. Vital points against Spurs, 2 at Burnley. Short effing memories. Bluey, just who's that one for? Is that for... I'm looking as up Decore. Right, okay. Lindstrom. We've only got a couple more here. In fact, we have just a couple because we've already done DCL. Lindstrom. Couple of hearts for Lindstrom. Okay. See something in him, yeah. Yeah, you see something in him. Lindstrom, fair enough. Paul's got an X. Potential, okay, Carl. And last but not least, Mangala. Would you take him? I mean, his loan expires. So it's one of those things, the Mangala one, but he's still effectively on there. Aren't there? You know. Yeah, Lindstrom's still young, Carl. So yeah, that was, I think, 13 players. So just so you know, my view, out of all them, thanks for taking part, everybody. I'd like to get your thoughts. Out of those 13, right, I have three only that I'd keep. That is Virginia, because we've got Begovic and Virginia coming up to the end of their contract. I'd keep Virginia. I'd let Begovic go, and I'd like to see a younger keeper come through, really. So I'd keep Virginia, Alcaraz, and Idrissa Gana Gueye. They're the only 3 that I would offer new contracts to. Unfortunately for some of the others, and I know the likes of Decore, it was close to Decore. Seamus Coleman, I haven't put a tick or a cross next to, because I just feel like Coleman can just do whatever he wants. Do you know what I mean? I just feel Coleman can do what he wants. Let's see. Louis, listen, I agree. Like whatever game we're going to watch, whatever game comes on, we put on, right. When they've got that blue shirt on, support anyone who's in the blue shirt. But the thing is with like the likes of, like, I don't know, it's just, I know you say about stick and that, but it's people's opinion, and like you say, like, sometimes they don't deserve stick that they get, mates. Some of them don't. Some of them do. It's just part and parcel of it, isn't it, mates? That's the only thing. That's the only thing. But thank you very much. So yeah, I'd only keep Alcaraz, Virginia, and Idrissa Gana Gueye, and that's the only ones. So moving on, let's get to this Ipswich game, because we've like 1 minute before the half past comes up, so we're going to go a little bit over. But remember the good things, Keane too. Yeah, defo. I tell you what, Michael Keane has scored some belter goals for us. You know, tell you what, last time we played Ipswich at their gaff, was it October last year? Seems like years ago, but I think it was near the beginning of the season, October. He banged one in the last game against Ipswich, didn't he? When we won 2-0. And it was a tight angle as well. Michael Keane has scored some great goals for us, but I just wouldn't keep him. Moving on to the Ipswich game. Ipswich currently sitting in 18th, they're down. We are sitting in 15th. We are what are we? 17 points above them. But form, if we go on form, guys, last 5 games, we have both lost 3, drawn 1, and won 1. So form is very similar, although they've conceded loads more goals on the ones that they've lost. Everybody's jumping in with their predictions. I'm not taking any of them yet. Until I say predictions, I'm not taking them. All right, because I can't scroll back up and start typing. So get that. Have a great weekend, Blues. Event, have you got to go, have you? Event, I'll take you. Let's tell you what, let's go predictions then now. Whoa. I start these videos saying like half hour max before we know it. It's gone there already. So wipe off last week's. Nobody won last week. Chelsea beat us. I haven't spoken about the Chelsea game because, to be honest, it was crap, rubbish. So let's go. So Event Horizon 2-0. Remember, only 2 on each score, guys. Wayne R3-1. Wayne R3-1. Lunatic 3-0. We've just seen your message about Garner Gay there. I really like him, you know, lad. I think he's brilliant. But yeah, opinions, innit, mate? Opinions. Jason Hindle 3-0 with Lunatic. I'm sure you and Lunatic were the same last week, you know. Eugene Everton will be 13th tomorrow when we beat Ipswich. Yes, Eugene. Yes. James Graham 3-1. James, you're with Wayne. Who else have we got? Celtic Vape 3-0. Our Celtic, Lunatic and Jason have gone 3-0. Thomas McGuinness, so the 3-0's coming up. There's already 2 on 3-0, guys. I don't have more than 2 on each one because it ends up me having to give out loads of prizes. I made that mistake once, I won't do it again. Paul Finchman 4-0. Who else have we got? Eugene 6-0. Be great, something like that, you know. I love it, you know, when you win a game like that. Like the Spurs game, but we only just won it in the end. But you start to relax when you're a few goals up, don't you? You know what I mean? Wayne Clancy 5-0. Confident tomorrow, everyone? Yeah, we're confident. Carl Byron's gone 5-0 as well. Right, who else we got? Terry Nash 7-2. These are great. Michael Thompson, I've got 2 3-0s already. Sorry, mate. 7-2. Roy Nixon says, Ipswich are down, they will play with freedom. Nothing to lose. Could be tricky. Could be, mate. I love you, okay? Sorry, somebody's just walked in. Scared me to death, though. Yeah, you all do. We all do. What, like Garner Gay? Is that it, Bluey? Yeah. Yeah, he's popular, mate. He's popular. Honestly, I think he works extremely hard. And the thing is, Bluey, he's got like the most tackles in the Premier League this season. Unreal. Michael Thompson's gone 4-1. Okay, Michael. Michael Thompson 4-1. Jason Hindle, cheapskate. Behave, Jason. When we start getting millions watching these, I won't mind, mate, okay? So that's, if you all share it loads, then I'll be able to give away more, okay? Roy Nixon's gone 2-1. Roy, I'm surprised that score hasn't gone yet. But it hasn't. Let's see. Matthew Booth, okay, I'll be the bad guy for fun, free. Matthew Boo, free. Let's see. Michael Thompson, 4-1. Got you, Michael. Got you, mate. Celtic Vapor's also gone 4-1. Call this a day. Now, guys. Call this a day now. And we've got Anfield Road, layout in the loft, 5-0. Anfield, believe it or not, I've already got 2 on 5-0. You can have a 4-0 or a 6-0. Anfield, let me know. 4-0 or 6-0, mates. Which way would you rather go? Jason says, I would give Idrissa Gana Gueye a contract all day, mate. Well, you've said contact. So, give the ball away often, yeah, you can make a challenge. Yep, all about opinions. That's it, Bluey, honestly. Anfield, you've gone for the 6-0. I really thought you'd have gone for the 4. Somebody's just said 2-0 as well. Tom McGuinness. Yeah, Tom, you go with Event Horizon. There you go. We'll call it a day there on the predictions, guys. Blue, yeah, that's yeah, me. Me, what am I gonna go? I'll go for. I'm going for 4-2. 4-2. If I win, you all have to buy me a hat and send it to me. Okay, that's the contract deal. Just sealed it. Yeah, Bluey just getting cheers Roy. Yeah, hopefully we will enjoy the game. If you're going to be looking out for my match day vlog, guys, I've got quite a bit planned tomorrow. I need to get round to quite a few things. So yeah, hopefully I'll talk to loads of people as well, so look out for that. Just want to go back to Bluey when you said it's all about opinions. Bluey, it 100% is my mate, and that's one of the beautiful things about football, in my opinion, is that you can stand there, you can debate what players we think are good, what players we think are bad, what teams we think are good and bad. Lunatic, you are exempt. I've already got one from you right there. Thank you very much for that. That's it, Bluey. That's it. And that's what I love about football, is the being able to debate things. What I don't like is when the over the top arguing and slagging off, and that's one thing I don't like about football. So I love having a good chat and debate about it, and I'll debate Abdoulaye Doucouré, Michael Keane, my opinion on Idrissa Gana Gueye. Debate it, great. Tell you my opinion, you tell me yours. So what I can't stand the fans that are over the top. Yeah, again, just an opinion, but there's some fans that actually think they're like diehard fans, and they're just too aggressive. In my opinion, there you go. Oblivin CRN says, you're right, Nick, how are you? I'm good, Oblivin. How are you, mate? If you win, I'm buying you a copyright hat. Wayne. No, Wayne. No. None of that, mate. There's no need for that, Wayne. Always enjoyable watching these. Thank you very much. I'm going to be doing. I'm going to definitely stick to the Friday nights. Doing the post match. The pre-match. Post match ones we've given a break just for now. When the new season starting next season, I'm going to be figuring out. So guys, just for all you that are on here now, little channel update. I am going to be transitioning my channel fully into a football channel. It's slowly progressed into a football channel from I was doing the drone stuff for ages, and I still do a bit, but it feels a little bit messy. That I'm doing some drone updates of different things, but everybody seems to enjoy the football stuff more, and do you know what? I enjoy it more. Even the likes of going to different stadiums, like the Tottenham Stadium I did a couple of weeks ago, going there, doing things there, going to different games. So just for everybody watching right now, you guys know first, this channel is going to be developed into mainly an Everton channel, but also an Everton fan that goes on the road a little bit and visits other things and does other things. So yeah, that is going to be a full transition going into next season. Definitely next season. You will see very little drone stuff other than football stadium drone stuff, okay? Whenever I use the drone, I'm only going to keep a mini drone, and it'll only be to do if I want to get the drone up and have a look at some stadiums or something whilst I'm there, okay? that's what it'll be. And I'll be getting to as many stadiums as possible, but actually going to games as well. I want to talk to other fans. I want to do like atmosphere ratings of different grounds and different matches and that, you know. I think it'll be really good talking to fans and that. What do you think? I could end up annoying some fans though if I go and say atmosphere there is crap, dodgy and all that. But who cares? Who cares? Anyway, guys. Who said Anfield Roads in Lost says Will doing drone things. Anfield, you're going to be doing drone things, are you, Anfield? Is that what you're saying, Anfield? Great if you are, mate. Sounds great. Thanks, everyone. Get some guests on too, Nick Thomas. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. A bit like Smith. Don't know who Smith is. Lunatic. Here's the funny. Nick, who is scoring tomorrow if you're going 4-2? Oblivion, if I'm going 4-2, and for me, I'm gonna have Beto to get 1 or 2 and die. And I'm gonna go for Branthwaite to get his head on one. Our corners need to be better. That was another thing I was meant to touch on, but we've gone well over. I was meant to talk about our corners and set pieces because David Moyes admitted himself in his press conference today that they are rubbish. That was straight away he went, they're rubbish. Rubbish. At least we know. At least we know he feels the same as us. Yeah, he's going around to many stadiums across England, especially non-league. Okay, Ostrich. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't watch many. I don't watch many people's channels, especially on stuff that I do, because I don't want to like. The thing is, I always feel like if I watch other people's stuff, I might like think, oh, somebody else has been to the Tottenham Stadium, so. Not with me doing it, but I always feel like I want to do it my own way. I also don't want to watch some other people's channels and think like it because it puts it in your head there. Oh, he's done that there. I might do it. I want to just go to a stadium or go to a footy match for like the first time, like I haven't seen it before. So I don't watch. I don't know who Smith is. Lunatic. It's full disclosure, mate. I don't watch loads. Let's see. Anfield says I'm doing drone things on channel soon. Brilliant, there you go, guys. What sorts of things, Anfield? Like about things in the city and that? Because if so, people could jump straight over to your channel to keep up to date with those sorts of things if they like it. Carl Byron says, McNeil starts, we become dangerous with set pieces. There you go, Carl. There you go. Charlie Adam out. The only thing I'd say right now, Charlie Adam out, guys. It's our set pieces have become worse since we appointed Charlie Adam as a set piece coach. In my opinion, but there you go. Like I said, that's what opinions are about. Guys, we're going to finish off. We're 12 minutes over, so we're going to finish off. You're not sure what things yet? Let us know. Keep us updated. Anfield, okay. Keep us updated. More than happy to give you a little plug. He doesn't take them though, does he? Nah, Bluey. Nah, Bluey. He doesn't, mate. He doesn't. And that's the thing that Dear Toffees from Goodison to Bramley-Moore Dock. And that's what David Moyes pretty much did say. It's the deliveries that we're struggling with. But of course, he didn't pretty much say Charlie Adam doesn't take them though. You're absolutely right, Bluey. It's a great thing to come back at. Yeah, he's a set piece coach, but he doesn't take them. It's the same with when we blame the managers, though, I suppose, isn't it? Bluey, you know, when managers get blamed for, Dyche out and all that. Dyche doesn't play the football, Same thing. Same thing. Yeah, it's a great shout though. It's a great shout. He doesn't jump on the pitch and take them. Charlie Adam might be on the side going, "It's not what I showed you to do, lad. That's not what I told you to do." Who knows, mate? Who knows? We can only stand here and kind of talk about it, can't we? I suppose analyze it, but we're not there knowing what they're being told. Guys, listen. Let's see. Lunatic says, if Lunatic's finishing on one here, what if Moyes wants Heitinga back as his assistant? Would Everton fans be okay with it? 100% not. No. No, he hasn't been very nice towards Everton, mate, with some of his comments and that, so. Louis said, up the Toffees, we'll get beat tomorrow. Mate, at least it means I don't have to give any prizes else. That's the silver lining for me. Nah, we won't. We won't. We will. We'll beat Ipswich tomorrow. Anyway, Blues, and anybody else if you're not really watching, I'm going to call it a night there. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Another long weekend for us, Bank Holiday Monday. So I hope you all have a great one, guys. Okay. Have a good weekend. Fingers crossed we get the 3 points tomorrow. Keep an eye out for my match day vlog. Like I say, I've got some things planned down there, and hopefully I'll get loads of people on to chat to for you to have a look at. Okay. Thanks very much, everybody. Fault on the Richarlison signing. I'm sorry, but it's a no for me. I like the guy. I like him as a player. I love the fact he loves Everton. His injuries. We need to be looking at players that do not carry injuries as often. We really do. We need to be getting players who can play all season. Really, it's one of those things that a player can pick up a freak injury, and that can happen to anyone. But when you're signing players that have carried injuries and that, we have to like get, as much as we love Richarlison. I just don't think he's the way to go, just because of his injuries. That's it. That's the only reason. Nothing else. If they were 100% confident that he's over his injury spell, then yeah, why not? But I don't think they can be. So gotta be a no from me. Guys, we're finishing there. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed it tonight. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and fingers crossed we get the 3 points up the toffees. Come on, you blue boys. Better win the Netto.